Yo, what's up world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in. There have been a lot of rumors circling around that the Bears are in play for Carson Wentz. So in today's video, we are going to discuss, should the Bears actually make a trade for Carson Wentz? But before I dive into this video, make sure you guys are staying safe. Leave a like on this video. And if you are watching this channel for the first time and you enjoy football content, this is the place to be. So go ahead right now, click that subscribe button, and also click that notification bell so you will not miss a single video. But let's get into this topic. Without further ado, let's dive into it. The Bears offense in 2020 really struggled with the quarterback play from both Nick Foles and Mitch Trubisky. The Bears offense did not push the ball down the field a lot. The Bears offense was very inconsistent, having games where they did not score an offensive touchdown. The Bears running game was inconsistent for the most part of the season. So all around, the Chicago Bears offense really struggled in 2020. Coming into this offseason, the front office made it known that they were going to pursue hard at another quarterback. Quarterbacks on the market, maybe from a Dak Prescott. Deshaun Watson's name has been thrown around a lot. Matthew Stafford's name was thrown around until the Los Angeles Rams came up and swooped him from the Detroit Lions. As we stand at this point, the Chicago Bears have really been circled around rumors that they are ready to throw a massive package at the Philadelphia Eagles for Carson Wentz. Now, just to give a little thoughts on Carson Wentz absolutely struggled in 2020, and his career has been marred with injuries ever since the torn ACL in the Philadelphia Eagles 2017 Super Bowl championship season. He missed the playoffs in 2018 due to an injury. In 2019, he suffered a concussion in the playoffs against the Seattle Seahawks and was dealing with injuries all throughout that season. He's also had a back problem that has been lingered throughout the course of his career. And then we turn into 2020, where Carson Wentz struggled so much that the Eagles benched him for Jalen Hurts and was inactive for the last few games of the season because his play was very much up and down. But I don't blame a lot of Carson Wentz's struggles all on him. The Eagles offense was dealing with a lot of injuries. The Eagles offense was very inconsistent. The weapons at the wide receiver position did not work out. But Carson Wentz still struggled throughout the course of the last couple of seasons. And to see the rumors that the Chicago Bears are ready to throw a massive package at Carson Wentz is a little bit of a head scratcher, because I think Carson Wentz, albeit he's not a bad quarterback, but I don't think he will be the answer for the Chicago Bears, especially the struggles that they have at the quarterback position. Carson Wentz has struggled throughout the course of his career, and I think the Chicago Bears trading for Carson Wentz would really backfire because, number one, you don't know what you're going to get from him. He's been inconsistent. Outside of 2017, he has not really been consistent for the most part of his career. He's been dealing with a lot of injuries, and when he has played, he has been turnover prone, especially in 2020, where he was at one point leading the NFL in turnovers from the quarterback position. One thing the Bears did have for a good portion of the season, they did not turn the football over on offense as much as Carson Wentz, but the quarterback position for the Bears has struggled. If the Bears are ready to offer a package for Carson Wentz, I don't think that is the correct move. I don't think that will be the answer, and it definitely will leave more questions than answers getting Carson Wentz. I think if the Chicago Bears would ended up trading for Carson Wentz, I think they would be better off just keeping Mitch Trubisky if they really go after Carson Wentz, because in my opinion, Mitch Trubisky, yeah, he has some injuries, but it's not been the catastrophic of injuries as a knee injury with a torn ACL and the real back problem that Carson Wentz has been dealing with his career. Yeah, Mitch Trubisky has been inconsistent, but I still think he has more to offer to the Chicago Bears than Carson Wentz would. So honestly, if the Bears were able to pull off a trade for Carson Wentz, you still have an answer at the quarterback position, because Wentz does not get your teammates better. Wentz is not going to be the guy that's going to throw a guy open. Wentz, I don't think of a guy will be able to uplift the Bears' weapons. So even if the Bears were to pull off a move to trade for Carson Wentz, I still don't think, one, they're going to be Super Bowl contenders. Two, I still don't see them as contenders in the NFC North to win the division over the Green Bay Packers. Even with the Bears defense that they have with Sean Desai coming in as the defensive coordinator, the Bears offense would not be much better with Carson Wentz in the fold. Now, I have been on the record to say I still don't trust Matt Nagy in his offense. And even if you add Carson Wentz, I still don't think this Bears offense is going to be even better. The Bears are in a very much tricky situation at the quarterback position because Carson Wentz, if the Bears were able to pull off this move, does not solve the problem. I think it's going to even more add questions than it does answers. Nick Foles wasn't the guy either, so you will be basically stuck with the Philadelphia Eagles quarterbacks from 2017 to 2018 on your roster with Nick Foles and Carson Wentz. And as Bear fans, honestly, I would not want to see that happen again in Chicago. Albeit it did lead to a Super Bowl in 2017, but both guys' careers have taken different paths. Nick Foles has struggled anywhere else in his career outside of Philly, and Carson Wentz has not been the answer for the Philadelphia Eagles long term. And then when you factor in the $33 million that the Bears will have to take on from Carson Wentz, it would, one, be an overpay for his contract because he's still not proven himself to live up to that contract. And number two, the Bears still have a lot more questions to answer on the offensive side of the ball, especially with Allen Robinson's contract situation not being resolved. The offensive line for the Chicago Bears has not been great the last 2 years. And with Carson Wentz's injury history, that is not going to be a good thing, especially with him taking a lot of hits because the offensive line has not been able to hold up. And he will be almost in the same situation that he was, in the same kind of offense that he was in Philadelphia in Matt Nagy's system, which proves to not work when teams have figured it out. So Carson Wentz coming to the Chicago Bears, I don't agree with. I would not be a fan of it. And to be 100% honest, I think you'll be better off keeping Mitchell Trubisky in the fold if you were able to pull off a trade for Carson Wentz, because he has a lot more questions than answers himself. So the Bears trading for Carson Wentz would not be a good move. The Bears trading for Carson Wentz would not work. And I still think that does not save Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy's jobs going forward. But that's just my thoughts on this situation. Be sure to leave this video a like. Comment your thoughts down below. Should the Bears actually go ahead and trade for Carson Wentz? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to see what you guys think. I would love to continue the discussion. And also, if you have gotten to this point in the video and you are not subscribed, go ahead right now, click that subscribe button, and also click that notification bell so you will not miss a single video. But that is all I have for you guys today. APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.